Hello, this is Mr. Huff, and I want to go over using your resources, the IPC textbooks specifically from McGraw-Hill. So we're going to talk about getting into it and using the resources that are key. There's a lot of information in there, but there's some things that are really helpful, so let's focus on those. So the first thing you're going to do is get a Hello ID and log in. So you should be familiar with this. So it's this little icon up here, the little gears in Chrome. And once you get in there, you will see that you have an IPC textbook link here. So we're going to click on the book and it's going to open another tab. And what you should see is something like the student edition. You'll see physics, integrated physics and chemistry. So you're going to click on the cover or the link there or that sort of thing. So you're going to open that. And the first thing I want to talk about are the resources. You can get to them here, but more efficiently you can open the little ladder menu at the top left and choose resources. And in the drop down you want to choose the chapter that you're in. We're going to use chapter 21 as an example today. And you can see right here it has an overview. It has all the sections. So the ones that we need to pay attention to are the overview, sections 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the study guide. Some of these are labs and that sort of thing, and actually there's not anything here I want to show you. There's some directed reading and that sort of thing. It's a good idea to look though, because sometimes there's things like brain pop and that sort of thing. So you will see something. The stuff I want to focus on is the reading essentials. So you'll see right here it says reading essentials. There's a Spanish version, but we're going to be looking at the English one. If you open this, it is a PDF that you can download to your computer, and it's everything in the chapter in a PDF, and it's reduced as far as the reading level, so it's a lot easier to digest and look through. So in this one it has 5 pages, and it has some things, but it's this, if you're using Snap Reader or something like that, this lets you go in and highlight things and have it read to you. So this is a good place to go if you just want to read about the one section, go through and look at the different little pictures and graphs and that sort of thing, and go from there. So reading essentials is a good thing to get. Then another thing is there should be, and there's, okay, right here it says online quiz. So we've talked about reading essentials, and now we're looking at online quiz. If you click on online quiz, it will pop up with some multiple choice questions, so you can read those and answer those. The cool thing about this is when you're done answering them, so I'm just going to pick some random answers here. If you click grade, it's going to be, it'll tell you what you got right and what you got wrong and what the answers should have been. So don't worry about sending emails. I'm not going to, this is for you to practice, and you can retake it and try again and again. So anyway, there's some practice questions in there to see if you understand the content for that section. Alright, so you can go through each section, and for each section there's an online quiz for practice. There is a reading essentials download that you can use. Those are the main things. So this is section 3, and again, online quiz and reading essentials is what we're interested in. There's also these little animations every now and then, so you'll see these little, they have the little blue arrows on them. They're interesting. Cheesy.
The element sodium loses an electron, a sodium ion forms.
So they're usually focused on one idea and they kind of explain it. And here again we have the online quiz, we have reading essentials. That's the main thing we want to focus on. Then when you get to the study guide, there's some interesting things here. You have 2 options for, again, there's some practice questions. You have an interactive that lets you kind of see if you understand how the ideas work together. There's also these little vocabulary flashcards. Let me move this so you can see it. And you will have to go up here and tell it to allow flash, because these are flash. So you can flip through these and that sort of thing. So you can go through and look at the different terms and there's 12 in all here. So we will have some vocabulary exercises, but this is a place where you can go and look at that. There's also a glossary in your textbook, so that's something that might be interesting. Also, there's little games related to vocabulary which might be a little more engaging. And again, it's Flash, so make sure you allow Flash.
Yes. No.
Anyway, so solvent, electrolyte. So you have to just kind of click through here and find the pairs. Okay?
Close.
Anyway, that's where you can find resources. It's this little menu here. Go to resources, choose your chapter, choose your section, and that's it.